What's happening, Reject Nation? We're gonna watch the next episode of WandaVision today, episode 7. Guys, if you could go ahead, hit that like button, that'd mean a lot. And why don't you go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when our next WandaVision reaction is up. I'll make this quick. As per usual, this is reaction highlights. Full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync it with the time code or over at our Patreon page. Over there, we cover many shows. We're at the same tier. You get the option for both reaction highlights and watch-alongs included for a whole bunch of shows. Look at all these shows. My goodness, it's a total gas over there. Am I right, people? Yes, I am. Hopefully you know. If you don't, that's because you're not there. Alrighty. Yeah. No, in all sincerity, thank you to everyone who's been joining our Patreon page. Your support has been overwhelming. Lastly, gotta thank our buddy Eric over at Nerd Chronic for editing this for us, and also for just being a great friend. Had a lot of long conversations with him in the past week, and you were just a great dude. So please give him a follow today. He's an extension of the Real Rejects in more ways than one. Anyway, on to the series. Would you look at that? I changed beanies.
Whoa, magic!
One just holds the weight down better on this sound thing. So there you go.
It's not like your dead husband can die twice.
Hey, Evan Peters. I'm Joe Swanson.
Evan Peters.
I'm Joe.
Listen, Wanda.
Don't attempt your first Evan Peters impression ever
On camera. This is what the people came for. This is the reaction you were hoping for.
That's the recap, which I'm sure there's a little detail of. Do they slightly used a different scene?
Ultron was in every shot. So was Mephisto.
I love how I make fun of Easter eggs, and then when we watch it, we're like, holy shit, they're right.
Letting our fear and anger get the best of us.
Oh no.
Intentionally expanding the borders of the false world we created.
Oh my.
Mom, are you coming down soon? Mom, our game is...
Oh, this is like Modern Family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see all those hexagons on her bedspread? Whoa.
Oh no.
Uno. Every shot is a zoom.
Sugar snaps. Ugh. Oh no.
If you can't control the milk, how can you control these people?
Missing children.
It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
Oh no, that lip quiver.
Oh, here we go.
The song is The Office.
It's definitely, yeah.
And it's just Wanda.
Oh man, what the hell? I'm honestly not created by Wanda Maximoff. Actually not 100% sure what show that was riffing on. Let me know. Let me know. I would love it if Evan Peters is here from American Horror Story Freak Show.
Yeah. Completely unrelated.
You're late for rehearsal with the escape artist. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
We locked eyes. There was a unspoken understanding.
Hard pass. Have you seen your dad?
Do you want to go look for him?
No, if he doesn't want to be here, there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh man, she's shutting off.
I know.
Don't believe anything that man said. He is not your uncle.
Oh.
You were counting on me to have all the answers, right? No answers. Zip, zero, zip. Everything is meaningless.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Vision is made of vibranium. They literally inherited tough skin.
Kids first nihilism, why not?
Mm-hmm. Someone needs to be here to take care of you.
What? I'll be fine.
I promise I won't bite.
Mm.
I actually did bite a kid once.
Softcore male pornography.
Just with the
All
doctor.
all meant to look like Vision.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's losing the total grip on it all.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
No.
Hayward wasn't decommissioning Vision. He was trying to bring him back online. That's why he was so focused on tracking Vision inside the house.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
There they are.
Oh. How many theories are about to be shot down?
Major Goodner, Captain Rambeau. My mother would appreciate your loyalty.
She's not the only one we're loyal to, Captain. Let me show you what we brought you.
Is this the person who she called?
Maybe?
Major Goodner?
Or are they simply an ambassador for who she called?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Seriously, that sucked.
Look, what is your name? Your real name?
Darcy Lewis.
I love how it's still shot.
She's not going anywhere.
Dr. Lewis, are my children safe?
That I don't know.
And who is that imposter Pietro?
Beats me.
Sorry, can't hear you. Drive!
So they've just fully declared that Pietro's not.
Yeah.
Twice. Get a grip, Wanda.
Oh boy.
I don't understand what's happening.
Do you think maybe this is what you deserve?
What?
Who asked?
You're not supposed to talk.
Yeah.
It was Nightmare.
Who's the
Mephisto.
producer? Is Kevin Feige.
Ask your doctor about NEXUS. A unique antidepressant that works to anchor you back to your reality.
Oh god. Oh, great gag too.
Because the world doesn't revolve around you.
Or does it? Oh, Nexus.
You're quiet, Agnes.
Can't read your mind.
On the inside, you're quiet.
Ralph says I sugarcoat things, but you try telling a 10-year-old that his mother is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, in those terms, probably be a short conversation.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
Speed, Captain.
God, Thor,
Speed?
Speed,
Captain?
Marvel.
It's our most heavily armored space rover. She's gonna sail right through, unharmed.
Just look at that. They really got Reed Richards in the show, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Oh no!
Monica, get out of there.
Oh god!
Out of there.
The floor is CM.
Someone go and help her, pull her.
Yeah,
Jesus, come on.
Oh.
Watch out!
I love the delacing.
I can get through.
Monica!
At least wear your helmet, Monica.
Monica. Come on, Photon or Spectrum.
it.
Oh.
I can't.
Whoa. Whoa. Your eyes. Hey, look at the eyes. Oh my god.
Oh, she's in the suit.
Shit. Oh, you have rewritten all your cells. What the hell?
Whoa.
She's got a Neo thing going on. She can see one with the hex.
Can she see the spectrum of radiation?
Why'd you blink? I feel like you could have worked with that. But damn, look, she's normal.
Yeah.
For the I mean, other than the powers she has, she didn't warp.
Or is it just because this is set in modern times?
Man, another red light?
Wanda's lights are red.
I think.
What I do know is I've been watching WandaVision for the past week, and
It's called WandaVision. I love it. I mean, I know it says it every time, but it's just funny to hear that.
Just have it acknowledged directly.
Wanda!
What are you doing?
Wanda,
How did you get in here?
listen to me.
Get out of my house.
Hayward was trying to bring him.
Stop. Wanda, no!
Oh.
No, that wasn't us.
Who's Johnny?
You do is lie.
No. Oh shit! She's becoming unleashed.
Oh, red versus blue.
Take me out.
Dude, she's superhero land.
He's gonna burn Westview to the ground just to get what he wants. Don't let him make you the villain.
Of Doctor Strange 2.
I feel like I'll get a clearer sense of Agnes now.
Oh yeah.
Wanda,
Young
you have
lady,
Oh,
I think you overstayed your welcome.
young lady.
to... Wanda?
Run along, dear.
Wanda, you...
Oh shit.
Don't make me hurt you.
Oh crap! I'm freaking Agnes. That's just what I was like. Maybe Agnes is just.
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Sitting, talking to you. To get my life.
There you go. There you go. You just realized. Yep.
Here. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh man, I feel like we're gonna find out some real shit right now.
I really am. I'm so on edge. Yo, Gabba Gabba.
Nothing better happened to that bunny. You can kill that thing though.
Where are the twins?
Oh, probably just playing in the basement.
Oh Jesus, what did you do? She reattached them to Mephisto's arms.
Boys?
This is the first MCU horror thingy.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit. Oh, damn. Oh.
Oh.
Billy?
Walk through, Wanda.
Yeah, walk into Pan's Labyrinth, Wanda. Ugh.
Litter box is back. We are no longer in the WandaVision world.
Give me the whip, I'll throw you the idol.
Oh my god, it's like the underworld. Oh my god, it's like the underworld.
God, dude. Are we going to the hell dimension?
A Necronomicon or something?
You didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Oh my god! Our reveal! Shit!
Name's Agatha Harkness.
Yep, alright.
Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
Nice brooch. Nice brooch she got back. Oh, no! Oh no! What? I knew I recognized that bunny.
It was just an act,
It
that
was
scene.
all an
an act.
And I killed Sparky, too.
You bitch. Oh my god, it's over!
The end? Why would you do this to us?
I thought there was like 15 more minutes left.
I know. I thought we were halfway into the episode.
Man, that last the scene in the last one was the only thing that made me go, maybe she isn't just because
she fooled us all.
Just because of that act, and she had it going, and then they did their little Fight Club Joker reveal thing, but WandaVision style.
Yeah, it really did look like.
Mid-credit thing, we stayed through for the first time in a while.
I know.
I feel so lucky we stayed through. Oh no! Oh shit! Get in there!
Snooper's gonna snoop.
Oh!
So Evan Peters was in this episode.
He was here in that credit.
Snooper's gonna
Showed
snoop.
up for a day.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
Snooper's gonna snoop. Damn.
Okay, so he probably is Mephisto or a nightmare or something, right?
Either that or he's a poor reanimated corpse. Maybe he's a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gotta be. Shit.
Boy.
All right, so we're looking through the footage right now. Okay, when she first goes back into Agatha Harkness's home, that fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, the bunny's kind of a cool indicator of like magician magic, right? But then the fly on the wall from stuff we've, obviously been watching so many Easter eggs and stuff for theories and getting more research and background info. Mephisto first appeared as a fly on the wall. Every sign points to it being Mephisto, man. And then the book here, that could be the Darkhold book?
Yeah, I mean, it looks different than the last time I've seen it, at least from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I know it's in the Runaways too, but this is a different universe and things are getting rewritten, so maybe this is the MCU official Darkhold?
What was it? Mephisto imprisoned himself as Dark Love or something like that,
He
right?
imprisoned a demon called Dark Love.
Imprisoned a
right?
demon. Yeah. Okay.
So, magic book, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can read out of it, you can put stuff in the book.
Learned a lot about WandaVision and Mephisto and all that in the last few weeks. It's all coming back in the Nargan here.
Big old cram.
Oh, no, it's gotta be, right? Well, damn.
You would think they're just dropping reference after reference.
Sorry, Eric Voss, for any moment I ever had a slight doubt. I'm sorry.
Mr. Mephisto is vindicated.
My
today.
God, it had me going. It got to the point where I was like, maybe this is all just nods at a certain
Everyone
point.
is a nod.
Maybe it's all just a misleading nod, and then it's like, crap. It's been what we all theorized from the trailers.
Hey, there's been a strong contingency of people out here being like, no, it's going to be some kind of scientific, technical explanation.
It just had me going, especially after the act that she pulled with Vision. That was like the best way to throw people off, I think. That was such a committed act. It had me like maybe she's not really Agatha Harkness, because she sometimes would go back and forth, seeming very comfortable with Wanda to being scared of Wanda. It's all been an act, as we saw through that montage, man. She was manipulating so much from beginning to end. I gotta say, like, what they did with Agnes, I thought they handled stronger than some other past villain reveals. If you look at Captain America Winter Soldier, I remember when that came out, it was like, who's the Winter Soldier? Who's the Winter Soldier? That's how the trailers in the movie are treating it. But then it's like, he just takes one Google search to be like, oh, it's Bucky.
Oh, it's the guy from the first Captain.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And then it gets revealed in the movie, like, yeah. But then here, it has you going. Like, some people didn't hold out at all, but then, people like myself were kind of going back and forth at a certain point of like, no, for the longest time I was believing she's Agatha Harkness, but then we're on episode 5, I'm like, I don't know, man. The show's having me going. Then maybe there was just some nod. So I think like the way they handled that reveal of saying like it was her all along. Yeah. See, guys, it was. They're like, okay, all right, Marvel, you got me, Marvel.
Yeah. And I mean, the way they've been writing these two suggests that they are so aware of what we're all going to be doing and saying in all of these videos. Yeah, I think I gotta imagine they intentionally wanted us to be teetering like that.
Even our homeboy Eric Voss, New Rockstars, at one point was having doubts himself when someone went on Twitter, he's like, maybe I'm sorry, maybe it's a 50-50 chance at this point. So Marvel did a great job on the misleading of Agnes here. I know there's gonna be people in the comments who'll be like, I never once doubted it. Good for you, all right? There are people.
You win the show.
You win. And then even with Pietro, there's a couple of lines in here about Pietro. Wanda saying, don't believe anything that man said. He's not your uncle. He's not your uncle. Who is the imposter? Pietro Vision asks. You do see that in that montage that she has her little wiggly purple magic thingy all over Evan Peters on his first appearance here. And he's probably just Mephisto.
I mean, at this point, he's got to be in cahoots with her, or he's a zombie reanimated to do her bidding.
Although, the other thing, maybe if he's not Mephisto, it still could be, and this is what I'm still holding out hope for, he is still Quicksilver, brought over from another dimension. She is just controlling him.
Heavily manipulated.
Maybe slam bam the spirit of Pietro from the MCU into him in some way so he could have some of the memories, or she is just controlling him in total, because clearly we don't know the extent of what she's been controlling, what she's been letting Wanda control. With that in mind, I'm just saying it still could be Quicksilver just under control. He did appear to Monica at the end of this as in Quicksilver form. He wasn't wrong,
It's true. If he didn't have a reason to do that.
Or it just could be setting up for the next episode for him to go whoosh.
Let me rip off my Mission Impossible mask. Yes.
That's why Mephisto.
Smoke.
I am certain. I am inflatable certain.
He's got the Bowser laughing. He's a big flailing arm inflatable tube man. That's the MCU, phase 4. Get ready.
Yeah, I think he has to be something, one of the two. I'd be very curious if this does end on a note where, oh no, the real big baddie is Agatha Harkness this whole time. Because, I don't know, we got 2 episodes left right now. With those 2 episodes, would it be a little much to suddenly bring in Mephisto at the very end? Because we only just revealed Agatha Harkness here. Maybe we'll get all this big explanation as to, oh no, this has all been in service to like Mephisto. I thought Doctor Strange 2, as mentioned by Scott Derrickson forever ago, was gonna have Nightmare in it. So I was like, maybe it's Nightmare, but this all seems to be pointing to Mephisto in the end. All right, Copper. This cat's been in here and now he's getting obnoxious. Of course, when we have to have our most important discussion so far of WandaVision.
Now he's gonna take all the attention from the comments.
Yeah, even with like the kids being taken in the end, you know, that all links back to Mephisto.
It certainly seems.
Yeah, at one point she says to Wiccan, "Penny for your thoughts." Episode starts off with like, my head really hurts. It's just maybe he's being called in some way.
Yeah.
In the last episode, it was like a connection with his dad.
Well, and maybe in this one, I mean, maybe she lured him in with the literal, do you want a relief from all those thoughts in your head? Come on down here.
I mean, her asking like, where are my children? That's just so in line with the comics. Yes, Mephisto. I mean, just saying like, where are my children is out of the comic strip. You know?
Yeah, just.
I mean, she kind of loses her shit a little bit more in the comic. Versus just going, where are they? You know,
But yeah, that dynamic, someone having removed them and her being very concerned by that.
And it had me going of, is Wanda trying to keep Vision away? But maybe in the end of it all, it was actually Agnes trying to keep him away so she can do her unveiling.
So she's not gonna, so Vision doesn't come back in and screw everything up and stop her.
I mean, I could see a scenario of it where she's the one who's trying to keep Vision away. She's just going through grief. This whole series has been about grief. And you know, she's at that point in the series where you've been in denial, you feel like everything's all good, and then you're slowly breaking, and now she's exploring all the other stages but acceptance of grief. Yeah. That's what's happening right now. She's going through all of them.
Very much in the abandoned, sort of just feeling it all and getting almost nihilistic about it.
She's in blame and anger and depression and bargaining. That's where she's hovering around right now, and she's just not in acceptance, even though she's gotten hit with a full dose of reality. I thought that was like really cool from a visual standpoint when she goes down into the basement, that she's in the WandaVision world. She's within the hex, but even then it doesn't have the television show dimensions.
Yeah.
And it just goes like, oh, this is the reality
The
now.
letterbox almost becomes oppressive, as we step into a wholly other realm. And I love just the way that they blended the tones, because it was such a seamless transition into something so very sinister that starts off. It almost reminded me of It Chapter 2, the way you have that scene with Jessica Chastain in the house. It's like, okay, things are off. And then, okay, now we're going to discover just how off things are.
Yeah, man. I thought the visuals were so good with all the realities crashing together. It's like symbolic of when you are going through grief and you're having such a ping pong head space and you have racing thoughts and it's all being sort of manifested physically. This whole series has been about grief, and I like seeing like this is like such a great visual illustration of it all. She even has a line in here about like expanding the borders of the world recreated and letting fear and anger get the best of us, and how like this whole hexagon reality thing has all just been one giant metaphor for her grief.
Well, and potentially one metaphor for someone also leeching off of her and helping to build that grief up.
It was like a powerful, shocking episode. I mean, and then with like the reveals of everything they have going on, they had the NEXUS commercial. We're by no means experts in. We've just heard a lot about it recently.
Which, you know, at least certainly seems to be alluding heavily more to the multiverse theory.
Yes, I mean, she's considered a NEXUS being in the Marvel Universe. I mean, and King the Conqueror is supposed to be coming in Ant-Man. He's considered a NEXUS being. This is all just tying in. Let me just see if I could get a proper definition here so I don't have to worry about like nailing this down. Okay, so you type it on Google. It's cross-dimensional gateway, which provides a pathway to any and all possible realities. That includes realities between realities. Or I couldn't say it any more efficiently than Google.
NEXUS of all reality.
Yes. I mean, more than just hinting at the whole thing with the NEXUS side of what's happening in the WandaVision series and her being a NEXUS being, all those things. I love how the commercial was capitalizing on everything I was just talking about. You know, like you have to feel your emotions. You have to deal with the pain, and it's gonna leave with more depression.
I love that little tag of the side effects. And that little also button of like, the world doesn't revolve around you, or does it? Or the universe, whatever it is.
And then on the other side of like the magical real element to it, then you do have your sci-fi side of things with like Monica and Hayward. I mean, Hayward's plan just seems pretty clear cut at this point, because there always seems something odd, as if he wanted Wanda to take his body. And I feel like Hayward has to be directly involved. It would be just way too coincidental. He's got to be somehow involved with working with Agnes or Mephisto or something like that, where it's like, all right, in exchange, I get to have Vision's body brought back to life, and I get to keep Vision. That's just what it seems like, right? I just feel like it'd be way too coincidental if both Baddie plans. It's like, hey, this worked out for the best.
Yeah, right. Oh, what a coincidence!
I wanted Vision to be resurrected, and I had no idea how Wanda would do it.
A happy byproduct, because I was getting nowhere trying this in 4 separate parts. Yeah.
But she needed Wanda to resurrect him, which and that makes more sense of why when he was breaking through, he wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Did it work? Did she do it?
Can she bring him back to being full force, free of the hex? Yeah.
Freaking Hayward, always were a dick. But Monica, dude, this is big for her. Big episode for Monica.
This was awesome for her. I mean, just that sequence alone where she's like forcing her way through the barrier and coming.
Whoa,
like,
let's slow down.
Whoa.
Major reveal of Major Goodner here.
That's right.
The aerospace engineer.
The engineer.
I mean, wait, she was Goodner's the aerospace engineer, right? Is that what the show was saying?
It's either that or it's just like she called the aerospace engineer. The aerospace engineer had this, special space vehicle sent over, and this is just the soldier she's interfacing with.
I mean, it read to me just based off of the look and nostalgia, like, this is who I called. That big Easter egg cameo that everyone was hoping to see.
Or yeah, maybe they were just messing with us.
Like, no, it's just some
just
person we wrote.
There are a lot of great people in the armed services
in fact,
who don't have
the vehicle isn't going to do much.
Yeah. So really, don't get too excited, because if it was someone special, you'd want that vehicle to do something.
But that sequence was cool, wonderfully captured. I loved when it's halfway between what the real vehicle is and the other half is the rewriting of it. But Monica breaking through the barrier, I was trying to make out like everything that was being, you know what? Okay, let's slow down. I think if I go to Disney Plus, we watch this without subtitles. If I go to Disney Plus and I watch this, and if we put it in subtitles, I can probably hear what's being said. Hold on, guys. No, I can't. I can't leave Monica. Maria was going somewhere important.
Oh, no.
Mommy, it's okay. I can stay with Grandma and Pop. Shut up, woman!
They have an abusive relationship.
I wonder if that was Lashana Lynch. There's no way I'm going, baby. It's too dangerous. Okay. Is that from Captain Marvel, or is this a different thing?
I remember that argument about her not wanting to go into space, and then finally, Monica's the one who talks her into it.
Mom, maybe I can meet you. Okay, fly up and meet you halfway. Yeah. Kind of alluding to when one day she will be able to fly. And then you get a Nick Fury's voice. Okay, only if you learn to glow like your Aunt Carol.
Which she is.
I mean, I don't remember, honestly, I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I don't remember if these lines are from...
You don't remember everyone's favorite Marvel movie word for word?
I don't remember if this is from it, if that line is from Captain Marvel.
Scene and they're messing with us,
and
right?
What else is said here? And you were the most powerful person I knew. And Carol's talking here. When they were handing out kits, they gave her the toughest one.
Got a couple vocal cameos, Carol Danvers.
Maybe this was, if this is not from Captain Marvel, maybe this line is from when maybe she was in the hospital and she's like comforting her and saying, when they were handing out kits, they gave her the toughest one. I don't know. It's cool. You get Nick Fury's line here. You get some Brie Larson dialogue in here.
Some familial people.
And the context of that is all impacted by whether or not that is from Captain Marvel or that is lines recorded specifically for this series. I mean, but yeah, you're starting to get like these clear teases of, she has to become in Spectrum. Maria's Photon.
Yeah.
So she's become Spectrum. They're the same person.
Monica Rambeau's had several names over the years. The most recent one is Spectrum.
Well, it's kind of funny watching them kind of work together because like Wanda's is all magic and then Spectrum is all like electromagnetic
just like
stuff.
All the different radiations of the natural world.
I mean, she can like fly and manipulate energy too.
Yeah,
so
all kinds. Yeah.
But their confrontation I thought was so good. Monica being like, I know what you're going through. I feel it. And then I'm in my head going, Well, there's some big differences between you guys. Your
lives have been a bit different.
But I get what you're getting at. No, don't worry. I'm overthinking it, Monica. Don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I love when they confront each other. Everyone is frozen. Everyone is frozen. And it's one of those shows where you really pay attention to the background. Setting up that tease for the big reveal when she's like, maybe I am the villain. Right then and there, and you see Agnes coming out, you're like, okay, so Wanda's definitely
there's the
Baddie.
villain. There's one of them.
Like this episode was preparing you for, we're going to tell you who Agnes is this episode.
Yeah,
We're going to tell you she's Agatha Harkness. Don't worry, we're getting there.
And part of that I feel like there has to be something bigger because it's episode 7, and if Agnes was behind it all or whatever the joke becomes Agnes all along or whatever, I feel like there's got to be more to it.
And then of course, like with Vision teaming up with Darcy, an unusual pair.
That's what I've been waiting for.
You got Darcy here. It's just funny, like as a fan of the sitcom, but knowing the sitcom is based in a world of reality and from the emotional standpoint, and being the one to reaffirm, like, look, as weird and messed up as everything's been,
you guys belong together.
You guys belong together. She loves you.
You have love. You've
some real. The love is very real. Okay.
And you guys have been through a lot.
And Vision getting the Phase 3 recap of everything that happened to him, and then the Phase 2 origin tale of how he came into existence. And it seems like this is him in search of, like, what is his own personal identity? What is his own true identity? He's always been programmed to sort of be something, and now he's really in a state of consciousness. It's the desire for free will.
Yeah.
Like that's what's been happening to him. He doesn't want to be controlled. He wants to know what the reality is, and he wants the free will. And then now it's even tying more into his search for his own personal identity and purpose.
Yeah, and it's not the most...
Which is to die at the end of this season.
just gonna die every time he shows up. Just to add more tragedy. Captain Tragedy of the MCU. But like, I really enjoyed that side of the episode too, because while it is not the most in-your-face part of the episode, I really like that for Vision's character, because Vision, especially up until WandaVision is Endgame and Infinity War's outcomes aside, he's a character that makes you feel very safe and very comforted because of his range of abilities. True. And to have him here in such a place of loss where it's like he has his virtue and he has his power, but he is very much searching for and sifting through these shards of identity. I think it's just a really cool character hook and a fascinating way to develop that character.
This is good. It's a damn good one, man.
Have me
going. Snooper's gonna snoop.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
I love Peter so much.
I'm gonna be so sad when he turns into Mephisto. Leaves the show.
All right, guys. So what'd you think of this episode of WandaVision? I mean, it's gotta be Mephisto.
He's got to be involved. I mean, if they're opening up all these doors and they've made other reference, I mean, like, there's a Scratch reference in here, and I mean, there's, Agatha's son, Nicholas Scratch, but there's also just, that's Satan in many cultures.
It's Mephisto, or worst case, it's Nightmare.
Yeah.
But I think it's obviously
going to be Mephisto.
Wow.
Not everyone's asleep.
Wow, they went there. Hell yeah, man. What'd you think of the episode? Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you to Eric and Necrotic for editing through the complication of those highlights, I'm sure. Subscribe, follow him, click our notification bell, hit that like button. Last but not least, Daniel Gallagher. Look, guy, I think you know where I'm going with this. Daniel is a pharmacist. With being a pharmacist, you know what you should start making sure your clients get if they need help with. I'm going with the NEXUS bit. You should start prescribing NEXUS, all right? That's what I'm trying to say. Just start prescribing NEXUS.
Multi-universal crisis.
Okay. All right, just, like, it's been so long that you've been part of our Patreon page. At a certain point, you start reaching for things to connect with the Patron of the Day shout-outs. Pharmacist, NEXUS, it worked. Appreciate the shout-out.
Yeah,
Thank you for your support.
Daniel? What do you want from us? Jeez. You're Mephisto.